Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching, you are highly welcome. Please kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. This year makes it 20 years Edochie has been in the movie industry. I don't know whether to say a hearty congratulations to him, or should I just hold my congratulations to myself, because he hasn't even come out to talk about it. He came out the other time and said that, oh, something big was going to come out, that it was going to be a shutdown, that they are going to do a very big party. In fact, him and Judy Austin started preparing for the party. They started preparing for his 20 years in the industry. It's actually a big milestone if he knew what he was in, but apparently he doesn't know what he was in. So I wouldn't say it's a big milestone for him, considering the fact where he's coming from and where he has headed to and where he has jammed and decided that he's not moving from there. Because if he now celebrate this 20 years anniversary in the Nollywood industry, or 20 years in Nollywood industry, yes, and then he calls people, if he comes out, what is he going to be talking? What is he going to be telling them? I am Missy Millie, I am the Godfather, I have acted in so and so movies. See, it is not about quantity, it is about quality. How many of your movies can you beat your chest and tell people that, oh, you really are good in the game? No doubt, Yul Edochie, to an extent, he's good, but he needed to improve on his craft. And what better way for him to improve on his craft other than, to do collaboration? Go to Lagos. In fact, you stay in Lagos, your family stayed in Lagos, but no, you prefer the East, because that was where, or should I just put it that is the place where you can easily, lure girls, people who are gullible. Let me put it this way, because Lagos girls go be you 500k per night, you feel afford them, you know fit now. But in the East, maybe probably you feel that, oh, there's lesser competition there for you, and that was where you met your Waterloo. Now somebody was asking me in the comment section that he doesn't understand, oh, his 20 years anniversary, and yet you are not celebrating it. After making math, you want to celebrate it. Let me now tell you what made him what made it impossible for him not to celebrate, his 20 years in the Nollywood industry. It is not far-fetched, it is not rocket scientist, it is finance. Ego. But back with the money no dey. You not save money dey, Yul Edochie no go do am. Yul Edochie likes party. He likes to identify. He likes people to be hailing him. He has gone to meet the event planner, even the hotel alone, the event center that he's going to use or that he wanted to use. He couldn't afford to pay it. He started writing letters to people now, all those people that used to put out on social media saying that, oh, they should help him out, they should collaborate with him, they should add funds for him, they should sponsor it. Anybody that he writes letter to, it comes back empty. One excuse to the other. They will tell him that, oh, business is not going as usual, that the government is really not, doing what it's supposed to do, that things are not moving as usual. Everybody started giving him flimsy excuses, because they know that if they start, they feel commit and they cannot pull back. You want to do something, you don't even have to 500k, 1 million in your account, and you want to organize a big event whereby dignitaries are going to come. Are you organizing the event that Judy also will be by your side? They really planned this, because that was why, all this thing that you've been seeing Yul Edochie going to events, you think he doesn't know what he's doing. He's doing all those things because he needed money from them. When he now realized that, the money I have saved, make I use and take save my life next year. Make I use and take save my life this year, the remaining part of this year. And that was how the whole thing crashed down. Do you know that if Yul Edochie was still with May could have found a way out? May's people are rich. She too, she could have still given her the money, because 20 years is not 20 days. It calls for Thanksgiving. It calls for celebration. But no, what did you do with your 20 years in the industry? You started on a good note. Yes, if I tell you that Yul Edochie started on a good note, along the way he fell. Yul Edochie used to be recognized. He used to be admired. He used to be appreciated. In fact, people were tripping for him. The voice of Nollywood. That was then. But now, do you know that most times if I see his video on social media, I mute the volume? Yes, I mute it. That is how I listen to it. And then I read comment section. It is from that comment section that I will now know what he's saying. If not, because the voice is now becoming irritating. You think that your voice can carry it forever. Now you should understand that there is more to it. Yul Edochie, 20 years in the industry. What have you achieved? If I were to be you, I will ask myself a question, and I want to give you an advice. It is not too late to start again. I have seen people who have fallen. I have seen businessmen, businesses that have crashed. But those people, what gave them the courage? It is life that gave them the courage to start afresh. And really, they are really doing well. If I'm to advise you, I will advise you to stay away from Judy Austin, despite the fact that it is nearly an impossible task. Go away from this woman. Go find yourself. Go build your life. Go get yourself up and doing. You may never come back to me. Definitely, I know, because you have hurt her beyond repair. She has reached the breaking point of her life that she does not care what happens to you now. Anything that you want to do with your life, you do it. It is no longer of her business now. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that 20 years is not 20 days. You have been there, and yet not even one international recognition. It's bad. AGM will do something. They are not invited. AGM will send people to USA, send people to Australia, send people to different places. You are not still invited. There are so many things that you and Edochie, you have been, relegated to, simply because you started making a fool of yourself on social media, and you guys think it is normal. I will say it, and I will say it over and over again. Anybody that tells you that it is normal, the person is lying. There's nothing normal about it. If you know your Edochie, please, you can actually talk to him. Tell him that it is not too late. He should forget about this pride that he's carrying up and down. Pride will only lead him into further damnation. Pride will not even make him achieve anything in life. Pride will not do anything for him. Imagine him wanting to celebrate 20 years in the industry, and yet nothing. I will say nothing. Nothing. Nobody wants to associate with him. Nobody wants to, even help him. And that was how they closed everything. From now, you should even understand that, with what has happened, this woman beside me is not a good person. Judy Austin does not have influence. At least, if you don't get influence, make your second half get influence. Even before May came into stardom, she had a lot of influence. She had a lot of backbone rather. Do you know that in May, their family, they are wealthy? They are not on social media, but they are wealthy. Do you know one of her brother is a naval staff? Is it her brother be her uncle or something like that? A well highly respected man, Aligwe. They are rich in their home. They are wealthy in their home. They are well respected. Even Papa Edochie said it. So May could have helped you navigate it, but no, use your hand to dig your own grave. And now, the 20 years, you know if you celebrate them again. You can't even have anything to be proud of, and you are saying that 2024 was your best year. In what aspect? In the aspect that everything fell apart for you? In the aspect of Keneko? Please tell yourself the truth. It's such a pity that a young man at this age just decided to use his hand to spoil everything, where, like I said, it is never too late to change. You can still change. You can still make your life better. You can still start afresh. As long as you are living, it is never too late to change, to maneuver your way and get yourself up and doing. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.